Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a bit of a special vlog for me. I'm going to be doing a reflection of my 2018 vision board, but because I know that I find just ordinary sit down chats really boring, I thought that I would like incorporate this into like a little vlog. So I thought I'd just bring you shopping with me. I've got to do my weekly food shopping and then I'll come home, we can have a bit of a chat about the goals and what's happened this year and the year in reflection. So I'm going to jump into the car and I'll see you soon at Coles.
Strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and so
oh my god guys, I was in such a rush to get out of the house. Not only did I have to go back to get my bag, but I've just pulled up at Coles and I have no shoes. I have no shoes! Oh my god, I'm not going back home. I'm just gonna have to brave it with no shoes on. This is so embarrassing. But I always do shit like this. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I'm just at Coles at the moment, and before I came down here, what I did was did some meal planning for the week. So I wrote down everything that we're going to have for dinner and then all the ingredients that I needed and checked my pantry and fridge before I came down, just to make sure I'm not doubling up on everything. So let's go. Vegemite is an absolute necessity in my house. My boys love it. William loves crackers. We absolutely love these peckish thins, so I'm going to get a couple of packets of those. Important that I stick to my list, because I find that if I don't stick to it, I buy stuff that I don't need and then I just waste my money. This is William's dinner. He's obsessed with chicken breast fingers at the moment. All finished at Coles and now I'm just at the butcher's getting some meat, and then I'm going to go to the fruit and veggie shop and finish off my fruit and veggie shopping, and then we can go home and jump into the reflection vlog. Okay, so all the shopping is away and I'm just sitting on my bedroom floor and I've just got all of my goals laid out onto the floor. We moved house in August, I think it was, and I didn't put my vision board back up, but I've just gone and found all the pieces of paper that I had on my vision board. I've rewatched my vision board YouTube video from last year and I'm really excited to dive straight into this. So I think the main thing is at the very start of the video I said that I wanted to get permanent work because I was working casual. I never went back to full-time or permanent work once I had William. I always just was casual. I just found it was the easiest thing for our family was for me to be able to like adapt my work around William and around Kyle and all that sort of stuff. But it started to become very evident at the end of last year that it was time for me to get permanent work, you know, get some sick leave, get some annual leave, just to know when I'm working, because it was really getting to me. So first of all, I want to say I did get a permanent job. I am back in intensive care full-time, well, almost full-time, and it's been really awesome. Obviously there's challenges with every roster, but it's been awesome being able to just have that job security. I don't know, the one that I want to start with just instinctively, intuitively, is this one. It says, eat with purpose. My health journey has been on a crazy ass ride this year. Not only was I battling trying to conceive and not being successful for a very long time, I wasn't very happy within myself and I was treating my body like garbage. And I feel like I have started to do this within the last 6 months. However, it's not been a consistent thing in my life. But what I will say is from this goal is that I am now eating so much better than I ever have. So back when I wrote this, I was probably eating 20% good, 80% garbage, which is totally terrible. But now I'd say I'm at like maybe, you know, 70% good food and 30% bad food, which is amazing. And I think that there is definitely going to be a health goal on my vision board for next year. So Eat with purpose, I'd say I half got that one. If we keep on the theme of movement and treating my body right, my next goal that I want to show you is move your body 4 to 5 times a week. Again, didn't happen. I think looking back on the video, looking back on these goals right now, for me 2018 was more about working on the inside rather than working so much on the outside. Working on the inside is now showing, like I am eating better like I said, and I was moving my body quite well just before I fell pregnant. So even though I haven't quite reached this goal, I think it's a work in progress, and again, something that I probably do want to really concentrate on next year. Consistency. So consistency, I have a really bad habit of starting something and never finishing it. And even though I still have that habit around, it has gotten 10,000 times better. A lot of things about being inconsistent with me are related to fear and judgment and anxiety, and I'm working on that right now. And so even though I'm not consistent all the time, again, I am working on it. Wake up early, aim for 5:30, 6 o'clock. I definitely was not on track with this goal through this year at all. However, it was always something, and it still is something that I really want to do. I want to go to bed earlier and I want to wake up earlier. That's just the best I feel. However, I just found I would always go to bed so late, get up really late and feel shit for all day. However, when we went to Port Douglas recently, we had to go to bed early because William went to bed early and our room wasn't very friendly to stay up after he went to bed. And as a consequence, I'm someone who doesn't need a lot of sleep. So consequently, I was waking up so early, and instead of just going, oh God, it's so early, I'd actually get up, I'd go for a walk to the beach, I'd do a meditation. And now I am someone who goes to bed at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, which is so early for me. And I get up between 5 and 6:30 in the morning, which again, nothing like I was doing prior to going to Port Douglas. So it's definitely something that I have done, I have succeeded at, and I'm going to continue doing because it's the best I feel when I get that time to myself in the morning. Natural. So this was all about me wanting to bring some more natural remedies into our house. We were so sick last year, so it was just something that I wanted to do for us, and I feel like I've achieved it. I have changed a lot of things in my beauty routine to be all natural. So my skincare is now all natural, my deodorant's all natural. I've started using doTERRA a bit more, especially probably with more so the cleaning products more than anything else. And also we're eating more whole foods. When we're sick, we're turning to like probiotics and healthy eating rather than medications and whatnot. So I think that we're doing pretty well with that goal. Go overseas with Kyle. This one was one that I was so desperate to do. It was like a stretch goal for me to be able to go and have an overseas holiday with Kyle, because we have never ever in the 5.5 years that we've been together been on an overseas trip. However, we managed to book an overseas holiday. We were going to go to Bali for 10 days with William and it was going to be absolutely amazing. However, I got pregnant, and because of the Zika virus risk, my obstetrician and my endocrinologist both told me that it was probably the best thing not to go overseas. So this goal would have been accomplished if I didn't get pregnant. So we went to Port Douglas instead, and it was absolutely amazing, just what we needed. I'm not sure that this is going to be a goal of mine next year. I'm having a baby, there's a lot of things I want to accomplish next year, but 2020 we're going overseas. Integrity. I didn't really realize the meaning for integrity, and I read it in my last vlog, and I'm going to read it again because it was something that I thought was totally different to what it is. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. The state of being whole and undivided. I think that I have actually done that this year. I think that I have started to establish what my morals are, the type of person that I want to be, and stay true to that, and have removed myself from any people, situations or areas that don't make me feel good anymore. And it's made me stop people pleasing to a certain degree and just be more happy and content with who I am. So integrity, I'm proud to say I have been able to accomplish that. In saying that though, a lot of these things isn't something you can like tick off and be like, oh, I'm doing this now. It's something you've always got to work on, but it's something that I have actually managed to work into who I am as a person and into my lifestyle, and that's amazing. And obviously these things are just going to be important for me to continue on for the rest of my life. Courage. This year has forced me to be the most courageous version of myself. We have gone through something personal, me and Kyle, as a family, and we had two options. We could be courageous or face it with fear, and we are being courageous with the situation, and I can't really talk about it right now, but that's one way we have shown courage. This year as well, William got really sick. He had a massive, huge seizure in the back of my car, and for 2 days while we were waiting for a scan to happen, they told us that the most likely reason that he had this seizure is because they thought he had a brain tumor. And that was like such a hard time, being faced with the fact that you think your son has got cancer. And during that time I didn't realize how strong I was and how courageous I was to be able to keep my shit together in front of him and fall apart when I wasn't around him. Oh, I don't want to cry. It turned out that he was fine. He's perfect. His brain is absolutely amazing. So that is the way of being courageous. And the other thing is I'm actually stepping into who I want to be now. And that takes courage. That takes guts and courage to change as a person, because you lose things. You lose people. You can lose so much by being true to who you are, but there is so much more to gain by being true than being someone that you think that everyone else wants you to be. So courageous and courage, I feel like I've done that. Health. Mid last year I was told that I had a benign tumour in my brain just sitting on top of my pituitary gland, which is like a master hormone regulator. And because of that I wasn't getting a period, and I obviously wasn't ovulating. I was infertile. I couldn't get pregnant, and the doctors told me that I had to clean up my diet, had to look after myself. I had to start taking medication in order to fall pregnant. And just over a year later, we managed to fall pregnant. And the reason that happened, I truly and utterly believe, is because I seen a online coach called Ebony from Next Gen Fitness. I'll pop all of her details down in the description below because she's absolutely amazing. She really helped turn my health around, and it was such a massive learning curve for me. And even though it was probably, I think, for maybe 10 weeks prior to falling pregnant, it was the first time in ages that I actually put my health first and tried to do the right thing. And the doctors are just really, you know, shocked that I was able to get pregnant as quickly as I did. They were actually starting to think that I was going to need fertility treatment in January of 2019, so next month, but I was able to fall pregnant. So health, even though there's a long way to go, I do believe that I'm on such a better path than I was from 12 months ago. And I'm really, honestly, so proud of that. Holistic. Again, I think this was like more of a goal for me in terms of health, just being more holistic with my approach to everything. And I do believe I'm getting that way, and I think that it's going to keep getting better. Grounded. Spirituality. These two go hand in hand, I believe, for me. I am more spiritual, more grounded, more hopeful than I've ever been in my entire life. I have more faith than ever. I am outside more in nature, being more grounded. I am connecting to the universe. I am connecting with the moon and its cycles, using my crystals. I am just honestly being able to like identify when I need help, when I need to slow down, and when I need time to refill my cup. 100k. This was a goal that I thought I had to get, not that I truly wanted to get. It had two meanings. It was 100,000 YouTube subscribers and $100,000. So I wanted to make $100,000 in 12 months, and I wanted to get 100 YouTube subscribers. Neither of those things have come true because deep down it's not really what I wanted. In order for me to make that money, I have to work my ass off, sacrifice time away from my family. I'd have to work longer hours, more days, and that's just not who I am anymore. I'm not that person. I'm thankful that I was that person once upon a time, but that money figure is not important to me anymore. What's important to me is chasing my dreams and being with my family. And so I didn't accomplish this. With YouTube, again, it wasn't a priority for me this year. It was more a growth year internally than it was for me to do anything with my social media. So I did not get this goal. Authentic. I can proudly say I am the most authentic version of myself than I have been in my entire 30 years of life. I am so proud of the work that I've done this year and the person that I'm starting to become and the work that I'm doing and everything. I am still the same person, but I'm so different to the person that I was 12 months ago. I think the biggest thing is that I am doing things for me, doing things for my family, and not doing things for everybody else or what I think everyone else wants of me or anything like that. I hope to continue to keep being authentic and keep growing into my authenticity, but I'm just so proud. This word was probably the most important word for me for this year, and I have really connected to it and really truly believe that I am starting to become Candice, and that is the biggest gift that I could give myself ever. So this one was another goal. It was read more, educate myself. And even though I haven't really read any books this year, I have started my life coaching course, and that has been like mind-blowing, life-changing, just phenomenal. I've absolutely loved it. So even though I haven't been reading, I am studying and I'm educating myself more and more on the things that I love and the things that I enjoy. So got that one down pat. Okay, so the very last goal, which I truly didn't believe that I was going to be able to accomplish, fall pregnant. I'm 23 weeks pregnant today. With a little baby girl, and I just didn't think that I'd be able to accomplish that. And I'm so happy and grateful and proud that we are where we are and that we have our little angel coming to us. We are welcoming a little girl into our family in 2019. William's going to be a big brother and I'm going to be a mum again, and it's just honestly the most amazing thing that has happened to us in a very long time. That's just something I just didn't think my body was going to be able to do by itself. We've been trying for a very long time to fall pregnant with our little girl. We even rushed our wedding through. We just wanted to get married so we could have a baby, and then it didn't happen for a long time, and being told that you're infertile, temporarily infertile. I have copped so much grief from mums online who suffer from infertility and kept telling me that I was not infertile and I shouldn't be feeling or talking about infertility because of that. But it's true, it's what my doctors told me, and it's just an absolute miracle that we're pregnant. And that is the biggest thing from this year that I am so proud of. Being able to have a baby. That and being authentic are probably the two most important goals to me for last year, and ones that I have ticked off my list. So anyway guys, that is my 2018 vision board review. I will be doing another vision board for next year, and I'll be working on that this week. I've just got like all the stuff collected now, and I just have to kind of sit down and really start tuning into the goals that I want, and I'll be following the same process that I did last year with choosing some words that really resonate with me and some mini goals. I'm so proud of the person that I have become this year. I've started living. It's probably the only way that I can describe it. It's just like I have been hiding for years and years and years, and there's this person being kept deep within my heart that has just started to come out of her shell, and it's been such a beautiful experience, and I can't wait to just keep growing. And just want to thank all you guys for coming along on the journey with me. And you know, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see my ups and my downs, and even though it's a bit embarrassing the amount of stuff that I show, I just want to be true and real and relatable, because at the end of the day, we're all part of something, and I think that being connected is so important. But anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. If you have liked this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because it really helps me out. I'll see you guys next time.